Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Freddie Peralta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Out to center. Mitchell moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer. One down, base is empty. That one way inside.
Count full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
De La Cruz.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Mitchell going back on this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat. Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
De La Cruz on third with 2 out. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here in Milwaukee, and towing the slab here, Graham Ashcraft.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Back here at American Family Field, this is Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Tap back up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Throw picked out of the dirt. Body save.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
That's outside. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Friedel under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's 1-0. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swings and misses, and there's 2 away. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And that one is inside. Popped up. Ashcraft in position. Squeezes it. And that is the inning. And we're back. And now the veteran third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and quickly 1 away in the second. Next to hit, Blake Dunn. 1 out, bases empty. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Number 2, Gavin.
2 out, space is empty. Inside, almost got him.
Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Mitchell snags it on the run. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a speed threat. Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn.
Ground ball right side. Espinal on to first. One up, one down. Next for the Brewers,
Batting
Garrett
the
Mitchell.
center fielder.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay throw, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz.
2-1.
Breaking ball inside. They're now 3-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Rolled slowly to first. Encarnacion Strand handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now Austin wins, and that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Out towards left center. And there's one down. And the batter now, TJ Friedl. Espinal leads off first with 1 away. Ripped, but it curls foul. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
Batter, number 7.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mitchell gets under it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning.
Lead
Here's the
off
Brewers
for
DH,
the Brewers,
Jackson
the designated
Chorio.
hitter, Jackson Chorio.
Pulls that one foul. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And now the count is even. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Now
pitch,
batting,
and I tell you
left
what,
fielder,
he earned that walk.
Christian.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Now move to first. Chorio back in on a dive. That's ripped. Base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now it's William Contreras.
Contreras.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. One run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Sets him down looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
The first baseman,
Rhys
number
Hoskins
12,
to the
Rhys
plate.
Hoskins.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hoskins pushes it foul. Here's a 2-2. Way high. Contreras, the runner at second with 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the third
Now
baseman,
the third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Young.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And he chases that one. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2 of the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's too high.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Up next,
now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Upstairs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Now pitching for
Tony
Cincinnati.
Santillan on to pitch here.
Number 64.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of
Santillan.
outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Now, Joseph
For
Ortiz.
the Brewers, the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
On the ground to third. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting.
And the batter
second
now,
baseman,
Bryce Terang.
Terang.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, base is empty. So here's the Brewers DH, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Candelario makes the catch, and that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the right fielder, Blake Dunn. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off
1
speed
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Lux.
Left fielder, Gavin Lux.
Here's a 1-1. And a changeup clips the zone for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Santiago Espinal now at the plate.
Ball.
Swings through that one.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that one misses up and in. And now it's 3-2. Out to short. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Next for Cincinnati, Austin Wins. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. And that is out of play. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Brewers,
Down the left fielder, Christian Yelich. And a 2-1 on the way. This one popped up right side. Encarnacion Strand hauls it in for the out. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
In the air to left center, Lux corrals it, and there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ball. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Righty reliever out of the pen, Grant Anderson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Terang. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Designated hitter, Spencer Steer.
One down, base is empty. And a slider misses down and away. And that one clips the corner. To third, and that chance handled. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The Brewers leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left side. Yelich should have it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Barlow.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Breaking
3
ball
balls,
misses down
1
and
strike.
away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. No throw. He's safe at first. Man at first.
Now
Here's a speed threat. Oliver Dunn.
Dunn.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Oh, the throw is over his head. Lead runner around second. Now second and third, and nobody out.
The center fielder, number 5.
And now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Swing and a miss. Swings and misses, struck him out. Joseph Ortiz
Number 3.
up now for the Brewers.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch.
That one drilled left field. Base hit, and a run comes in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Bryce Terang. That's in there. And out 2-2. Way inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Thank you, man.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter,
first and second with one man gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Dunn has this one sized up, nabs it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Christian.
Ortiz
Yelich.
on third. Terang on at first with 2 down. And that's downstairs and outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not
Sends it across to first. They limit the damage here. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just
1 ball,
crazy.
2
Imagine
strikes.
running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. So digging in, Jamer Candelario.
The third baseman, number 3.
The Reds with a lot of ground to
Candelario.
make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
1 down, base is empty. And it's even up.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Hoskins moves under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras.
Contreras.
That one hit to right. And it's caught for the out. At the plate, Sal Freeland.
Number 10.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just off the inside edge. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. In the dirt. And it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Freeland leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lined in the left center, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Have himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a
new pitcher on here, Sam Moll.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
First and second, 2 down. And now Garrett Mitchell gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. ready to begin the 8th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Gavin Lux.
The left fielder, number 2, Gavin Lux.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Well, these Reds, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. That one out to right. And that's out of play, a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. So up next, Santiago Espinal. One down, base is empty. To the right side. Slings to first in time. Austin wins. The next to hit for the Reds. And that just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That's to third. Throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Just missing there. Now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
The batter,
here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one is upstairs. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging.
Up next,
and now
Brewers,
Jackson Chourio.
the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Next offering way off the plate. Ripped to right. That's a base hit. And that means Christian Yelich will have a chance to hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Chourio off of first with 2 away. Just off the outside edge.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the ninth, and now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. There's the strike. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man at first. Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes the grab. 1 down. Now at the plate, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the 9th. That's down and in. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, double play, and that's the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
This one ends 7-0.